backseat driver today is a very special guest,
Hey,
Pickles. Oh, Mads is here too, but we have Pickles. Mads Lewis, everyone.
Hey.
Hey.
I'm getting a ring pop, and I was putting my hair up. But anyways.
I'm sure you all know her.
Oh, look
She's
at
been
him.
quite busy these past
quite busy, guys.
couple weeks. We'll get into that. We'll get into like the good stuff towards the end. But in the beginning, I think we should just open it up with how do we meet?
I have no idea. Like,
I honestly
don't remember.
the
I don't
first time
remember
we
at
met.
all. I think we met at like Sway.
Yeah.
Probably. Or. Yo, that's so weird. I have no memory of that whatsoever.
All right, literally, we could do all the small talk, like, oh, how'd you start social?
Yeah.
I have this little, it's not even like a segment, I need to come up with a name for it, but it's literally just like questions that
the fans want to know.
No, not even that. Like, I don't even think anyone wants to know these, but, or they don't think they want to know them.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's late night. You're hungry. What's your midnight snack?
My midnight snack? Probably, okay, if there's any fruit in the house, definitely fruit.
Really?
Yeah, I love fruit.
Late night fruit kind of guy, huh?
So I love fruit. But I love peanut butter and banana. And like I love a peanut butter and jelly. So like probably that. Like any sandwich, low key.
Yeah. Would you ever throw in Nutella?
Yes.
Yeah?
I love Nutella.
Nutella's so good.
Love Nutella. Also, this has nothing to do with Nutella, but do you like peanut butter?
Love.
Okay, so do you like marshmallows?
Love.
Eat a marshmallow peanut butter fluff sandwich. It's so good.
What's your go-to bread with that sandwich?
Probably just white bread.
White bread?
Yeah,
Okay.
brioche bread. Brioche is so good.
Gotcha. Are you a cereal kind of girl?
I love cereal.
Yeah? What's your
My favorite cereal, low-key, is Captain Crunch. But if I had to go the healthier route, I would probably choose Raisin Bran. And everyone freaking hates me for that.
Raisin Bran. The first thing that comes to my mind when I think Raisin Bran, I think of that Victorious episode.
Yes.
Yeah.
With Kat. Oh no, it's not Kat. It's literally
It's literally Tori.
Yeah, it's Tori. She's eating the Raisin Bran.
Do you sleep with socks on?
No, I think you're weird if you sleep with socks on.
Thank you. Okay, easy one. Move right on. You were recently on Dixie's show, and I saw that you mentioned you do acting. Great actress.
Thank you.
And you want to eventually be in a Marvel movie.
Yeah. Love
And who
Marvel.
do you want to play?
Iron Man's daughter.
That's so cool.
I want to so bad.
And you mentioned that she's like, I didn't know that he had a daughter, and you mentioned that she was in like the comics.
Endgame. Yeah, and she's also in the comics.
In the Endgame, yeah. I remember seeing her in Endgame.
Yeah.
But she becomes something in the comics?
Supposedly,
That's
so it's
cool.
like, might as well.
Step
Sign
up to
me
the
up.
plate. That's so cool. When did you develop that love for Marvel?
Well, I've been to almost all of the Avengers world premieres, and so
How do you just get into these world premieres?
I know someone from Disney.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
I'm friends
so
with someone.
cool.
And anyways, the Endgame world premiere was literally like I told you, I've been to the other ones, whatever. I went to that one, and just the way the crowd connected with the characters and the emotion, all the crying and screaming, and just going to a movie theater and watching that movie and everyone being like, whoa, oh my god, and they're like, yes, do it, and you just know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it's just, I love that, and I want to be able to be a character for some of those people.
Yeah.
Don't you act?
Yes.
Don't you like acting? What's your biggest dream role? What's your goal
so
in acting?
no one's ever really asked me that before. So
Here,
it's
put you on the spot.
I know.
Let's go.
I'm gonna be completely honest. This is my headset towards acting. When I came to LA, I didn't know what I was gonna do, but I always think ahead of time, and I was like, as much as I want to live in this moment of social media and it's amazing and everything, I want to have something that will expand, something to long term, you know, because social media, the app can crash whenever, obviously, but it probably won't, but social media is not going to last forever, and I'm not going to be an influencer when I'm mid-30s.
Right,
I mean,
you're
you
not going to
can't
have
a family channel.
Family vlog channel. It's literally, if you're going to be an adult and you're still doing social media, it's just you have to have a family vlog channel. You can't be doing what we're doing right now.
I think I want my it's so cliche, but I kind of want my breakout role to be a Netflix rom-com, Noah Centineo type beat kind of thing. It's
for real.
Play the heartthrob, play basically playing myself, the jock in high school, kind of just that kind of guy, and who's people think of him and thinks he's.
People look at you and see a douchebag and whatever, and you have that persona, but you're still a mama's boy.
Yeah, exactly.
Totally. No, I totally see you doing that. I definitely want to do Netflix as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's
Marvel's
such a good.
my main
Oh my god.
Get in there.
That's who was your idol growing up?
My idol, I don't really know. I don't think I really ever had like an idol or anyone I looked up to. Obviously my parents.
Yeah.
And like my older sister, even though she's only 2 minutes older. So whatever. Because I'm a triplet, if y'all didn't know. I just like looked up to my parents. I mean, they're great parents and they always taught me a lot in life, like the good and the bad. And so if I had to like choose someone directly, like from acting and stuff like that, definitely Jennifer Aniston and Rachel McAdams. Rachel McAdams is the girl who plays in Mean Girls with Gina George.
Right? So if I were to hand you this is the aux cord.
Okay.
What song are you playing?
Oh, I know what. I would play Misery Business. I love Paramore.
Really?
Yeah, do you know what song that is?
No, but I know who Paramore is.
Okay,
but I don't know that
when
song.
this is off so you don't get demonetized, listen to the song Misery Business by Paramore.
Business. Okay.
It is so good. And it's so weird that like, it's actually not weird, it's very cool how like Olivia Rodrigo and like all these new artists are like kind of not like fully going into pop punk alternative like rock or whatever, but like they are, and that's so cool that it's coming back because that's literally all I would listen to, me and my sister, because my dad loves that music. I'm sure a lot of like young kids and their dads love that music, but that is literally the only music I would listen to. When I got my first iPod, that's all I would listen to because that's my dad made my playlist, and so there's Paramore, Blink-182, like Foo Fighters, like just all of those bands.
And you kind of just fell in love with it.
Yep. That's so I've always listened to that music, so it's just cool that it's coming back.
Have you ever had a paranormal experience?
A paranormal experience?
Yeah.
No, but this is so weird. Okay, so I think I've like, because I'm a Christian, so I believe in like God and like all that. Like, I'm not gonna put that on y'all, but I do, and I realized that I think I have connection with spirits. Like, I'm being dead ass. Like, not trying to freak you out. But literally, it's so weird. It gives me chills. Okay, so I like warm chills. This is so weird. Okay, so I went to my great uncle's funeral. That's okay. And so it's my mom's. It's my mom's uncle, and I like barely knew him like at all. And I was sitting in like the crowd, and I was like, "Yo, why am I having like these weird like God chills on me? Like that's so odd." And all of a sudden, I look at the stage, dead ass see like a figure of him. I'm so serious.
So
I'm
weird.
so serious. Right? I saw a figure of him and I was like, oh, okay, that's weird. And I was like, he looks familiar. And I was like, wait, oh my God, that's him. That's literally him. Because I had like a little pamphlet, obviously, that says like, in loving memory of like, you know. And then I looked at my mom and I was like, did he pass away with a beard on? And like, a beard like on his face. And she was like, yeah, why? And I was like, oh, it's so weird. Like,
did
this
the figure have a beard?
Yes, he literally, like, you could see like his shadow.
Wait,
like,
when you say a figure, was it
like it wasn't like a real, like you couldn't see like a person, like
more of a silhouette kind of thing?
No, it's like a silhouette, like a dark blue, like black, like I don't know, shadow. But you could see like the facial features, and I was like, was he short? And she was like, yes. And I'm not bullshitting y'all. Like I'm being dead.
Scary.
Like a few months ago or whatever, I went to my ex-boyfriend's grandparents' house in Texas for Thanksgiving, and I felt like his grandma's spirit on me, and I was like, no way. And they're like, yeah, you're sitting in her chair, like where she used to sit. And I was like, that's so crazy. And like, I thought I heard her speak to me, but I was like, no, there's no way. Like, I can't.
Yo,
like,
get up, you're sitting on me.
But I was just like, I looked at his mom and I was like, you know, I feel her like on me, and I said something and she was like, no way, that's crazy. And like, she was like, that's so amazing, because something I said, like, she was like, wait, no way you said that. She said that. And like, I was like, oh my God, it's so weird. And like, I just brushed it off. So when I went to my uncle's funeral, I was like, that's weird, because he spoke to me like dead ass. Like he was like, oh, I hate that when they do that because they blew like this horn for something. And I was like, that's so weird. So weird, and I don't know, it gives me warm chills. Does it give you chills? That is so weird. That's so it's not necessarily like paranormal activity, but like I've encountered that. I played the Ouija board a couple times, y'all.
Really?
Yeah, it's not that scary, except there's
I wouldn't do it.
Okay, do you know Isaac Presley?
Yes.
Okay, so me and Addison and a ton of people, Bryce, like we all went to this thing called Devil's Gate. It's this place right by the Suicide Bridge in LA by Pasadena, and we went into it. It's a sewer. You have to like go down these big spiral staircases, down this like ladder.
Sketch. I used to always do stuff like that in Arizona.
It's so fun. Yeah, so you go into it, and then we played the Ouija board, and we were just doing it as a joke. It was all fake. We weren't actually really playing it. And then all of a sudden, I'm reading the comments on the YouTube video, and somebody goes, oh my God, did y'all see that figure? And Addison was watched. So she was standing like way away from us and like just watching like everything, make sure there was nobody coming or anything like that. I don't know what she was doing. But all of a sudden, someone was like, oh, go to like 4 minutes and 23 seconds and you'll see this figure. And I was like, I looked at I took it and I was like, no, like that's just Addison. And we looked, it was not Addison. Addison was standing next to it. And we were like, there's no way. Isn't that creepy?
Oh, that one just gave me the chills.
Right?
That's so weird.
It's creepy, like,
I don't like that. I don't like that.
Have you ever experienced paranormal activity?
No, I don't think so. I literally, like, I've been asked that, and I, like, expect some weird memory to just, like, pop up in my head, but at the end of the day, like, I don't think so. Like, I don't recall any, I mean, knock on wood. Does that count? That's, like, wood material. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think so. But what would you say your favorite conspiracy is? Conspiracy theory? Is there one that's just like...
No, there's just so many that are just
so
like...
many.
Like, I love Mandela effects, too.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like a Kit Kat.
Yeah, that's
like, I remember there being a dash in the middle, like Kit Dash Kat.
I just feel stupid with those.
Yeah, it's like that never existed. It's just Kit Kat. And it's like, ew, that's so ugly. Where's the dash? Or cup of noodle. It's not cup of noodle or cup o' noodle. It's just cup noodle.
Do you know
the
Monopoly guy? Do you know that one?
Yeah, it doesn't... Wait.
He doesn't have a monocle?
Yeah, no, he doesn't.
Like, what?
Yeah,
this guy has a monocle. This is bullshit.
He's not just blank face. That's so ugly. And same with Pikachu. He doesn't have a tail, doesn't he? No, he doesn't have a black streak on it or something.
Oh, God. I don't know that one.
And it's like, what?
I just feel stupid. Like, I literally don't... Like, that conspiracy theory, it's like... I feel like that conspiracy theory, the Mandela effect, is just, like, a fancy word for... We're so oblivious. Like...
Yeah. It's like, when did this happen?
Yeah.
Like, JCPenney, I think we were talking about this on Dixie's show. JCPenney is JCPENNY.
Yeah.
But it's actually PENNEY. And I was like, when the frick did you put the E in there? Where does that come from?
What about aliens? I think aliens is probably... And just, like, space... is like probably like my favorite it's not even like a conspiracy because they're out there, like 100%.
I think they're out there. Yeah,
I think if you don't believe in aliens or like some kind of life form outside of Earth, like you're just delusional and like you're very like naive to think that way. Because like have you seen those comparisons of like Earth and then how small we are compared to like the galaxy?
Yes.
Insane. Like
we're so
Earth,
small.
Other planets, stars. It's like, oh my God. Like if you don't think that there's other living things out there, and like even potentially like a world like ours.
Right. And another thing I was looking at is why did they only discover 5% of our like waters?
Oh, the ocean. Don't even start on the ocean.
Why haven't they discovered a lot more?
Like, just go look. Like,
literally, why they stopped that to like discover more of what's in outer space? And I love astrology. Like,
what's in the other 95% of the ocean? That's what I want to know. Like,
what's down there?
Yeah.
Is there other parts of like, I don't know, the United States or just any other part of our world that's underwater that we don't know of? Because I mean, if you think about it, eventually everything's going to be underwater. I believe in that.
Yeah, hopefully
not.
Hopefully in the future, like not in our lifetime.
Yeah.
Dreams. What do dreams come from? What are dreams? What
I don't know, but my dreams are so good.
I have some weird ones.
I told you, I'm telling you, I'm spiritually connected. Like I'll literally just like be laying there and I'm like, what? I'll be like, God, like show me a sign. Like, what is this? Like, why is this happening? I'll pray, whatever. I go to bed and next thing I wake up, I'm like, what the fuck was my dream? Like, what was I trying to learn? And I was in a really hard, like, you know, time in my life. And some things were happening and, you know, I asked God for a sign. I had this dream and in my dream, I was in my home and all of a sudden a ton of spiders just started to rush into my house and then there was a ginormous earthquake. Biggest earthquake I've ever had in my entire life, okay? And I woke up and I was like, what does that mean? I looked it up and it supposedly means that there's someone in your life that you cannot trust and there's a certain person that you love but they're your enemy.
What the hell did you look up?
Literally
lots of spiders, big earthquake.
Why did I dream about a lot of spiders and a giant earthquake in my own home?
There's answers for that? Like,
yes, if you look up your dreams, there's certain like scientific facts that show up. They're like, oh, this means this. I do believe a lot of the things on the internet, so don't.
Yeah, because that leads to my, like, it's like, who knows these answers, you know?
Yeah, I mean, have you ever lucid dreamed?
No, I want to.
Or sleep paralysis? Oh my God, sleep paralysis terrifies me.
I've never
had it either, and it's like, I do not want to.
I kind of want it.
No!
Is that weird?
You're laying in bed like this, you cannot move.
Yeah, but like, I just want to experience it, because I know it's all fake.
And there's like this demon over you.
Well, not fake, but like.
This demon over you, and it's like staring at you.
Yeah, but it's like low-key, like.
If you think about it, if you just think about... Staring contest? Bitch. Oh, that's so funny. What if they were like, I mean, yeah, okay, go.
Oh, yeah.
So cool.
Okay, I think all this leads to the the most important conspiracy of it all, and to kind of wrap things up, do you believe in Bigfoot?
I'm gonna say yeah.
Right?
Like, yeah, like
how much of the woods have we discovered?
Literally, there's a lot of things in our world that we don't know that who even knows. Saying. Maybe Bigfoot's a nice thing, a nice creature, and it's a family, and
I'm sure there's a species of big feet.
Something that has big feet.
Like,
I mean, come on, we had dinosaurs.
What's plural for that? Bigfoots or
big feet?
Big feet.
Ew.
There's a lot of big feet out there.
There's big feet out there.
No, but I think that stuff. I used to watch those like shows that's like chasing Bigfoot or like.
I remember that show.
I used to always watch that. I'm like, oh my god, they almost got him. Like, is that him? And I was like,
yeah.